Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And starting this one, Sandy Alcantara. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. And here it comes. Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. Hill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one way inside. Outside low, and it's a full count. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Miami, and today's starter, Sean Manaea. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one way inside. Way inside. Just missing there. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. McNeil throws to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Foul ball there. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Jesse Winker. And a good eye there. One out, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. Hey! Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. The other way. Two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Starling Marte up to hit. And there's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stowers sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And that one hammered. Taylor going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Miami, Jonah Bride. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Slap the other way, foul. That misses, and that's ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Late swing fouled off. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stepping in, Kyle Stowers. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Bounced up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Alvarez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And the pitch. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside. And a pitch. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one hit 97 on the glove.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends it out of here. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jeff McNeil stands in there, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Tried to check his swing there, appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And there's the strike. Boots it.
No, he's in there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Alcantara over to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor at first, one gone. Next pitch misses way outside. There's a strike. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. Norby fires to second for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Otto Lopez. Minaya back to work. There, that misses off the outside edge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's down and in. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down. Popped up, middle of the diamond. McNeil settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Just missed. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Up the middle. Lindor tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. The shortstop takes the ball.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Bounced out to short. Lindor zips it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Out of the 4th, and now it's Mark Vientos. And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate.
2-2 now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The pitch. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Winker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Popped in the air, left side. Norby settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 83 appears to be getting loose. McAllen warming up as well. Here's the 0-2. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
He goes down looking. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Connor Norby. The line to kick the pitch. Rips that one to right. Marte makes the grab, one away. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The lefty fires. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball right side. Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's to third. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And that just misses. Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And the righty deals. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one misses. Ball 3. That clips a corner. And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And takes low for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch is downstairs. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. McNeil, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first. 2 out of the inning. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And the pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
It gets down a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
The Marlins trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Lindor. That's 1. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So up next, Otto Lopez. That misses the zone. And that is ball
one, no
one.
strike.
That
Two
one
balls,
almost got
one
him.
strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Now on the bump, number 83.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And he deals. In the air out to center. Stowers should have this one. One away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And that's in for a strike. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike two. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender up and loosening in the pen. Bauman getting loose as well. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. Sanchez going back on it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Marte, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, Lopez. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill. Minaya back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Chopped out towards short. Fires across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And another ball. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two and two. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Xavier Edwards digs in now. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And here it comes. In the air, right field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Right through there for a strike. The pitch.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Two outs. And
Ball
that's
back
outside. And it's 2-1. And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Edwards, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slice down the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 down. Jake Berger, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Marlins strand a pair. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Taylor races for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Splits the plate, and that's strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 with the count.
Man at second. That's off the mark. And it's 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Righty delivers. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Got it by him for the K. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Right-handed reliever. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now Jonah Bride. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Drew Smith preparing to come on if needed. Raley, the lefty, warming up as well. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. There's your strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Winker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one inside. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. He's doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Up and in, 2-2. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw in, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So digging in, Starling Marte, 1 for 3. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job at doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here in Miami, out of the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Otto Lopez. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a pitch. And he takes a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Right side. McNeil gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Derek Hill will hit next. Popped up right side. McNeil settles underneath it. 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. There's the strike. The Marlins trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The lefty fires. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's to third. Toss to Alonso. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The wind to kick the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. That one to first. Oh, now it hops over his head. And now here is Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Checks over to first, back safely. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And it's a double play. Two outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside. And another ball. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Mets. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. So bottom of the ninth, now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone, 0-1. Fouled off left side. And
One
now
ball,
1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lindor on the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Norby at the plate now. That's ball one. One down, base is empty. bounce to third. Vientos throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Marlins, Jake Berger. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.